Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I sometimes write my thoughts down in my notes app and I never read them again. And so today's video I'm just gonna read some. And most of the time I have no idea when or why I wrote that. But yeah, since I'm recording with my phone, I had to airdrop them on my iPad and I cannot see anymore when I wrote the different notes. But yeah, a lot of these are I don't know what these are. I don't know what this video is gonna be. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. But yeah, look at this frog again I made. I'm very into keychains at the moment. Also, I tried to make a broccoli. Anyway, let's go. So the first one I can read now is BuzzFeed quiz be like, create a 5-course meal and we'll tell you if you'll die alone. That's very true. That's very true. I have no comments on that. Most of my notes are one sentence and I have no clue what's going on. So it's a bit hard to figure out what I was thinking. Also, I don't have the date. So this one says, the plot of this book has more holes than Swiss cheese. I mean, I don't remember. I don't know what I was reading, but probably I was right. Also, I'm Swiss. I live in Switzerland, and I hate the concept of Swiss cheese being the one with holes. There's many different types of cheese. This one is about Cozy Grove, I think. I feel like it applies to many cozy games. And I think I wanted to make this into a meme. But it says, when you spend hours on a mission and the spirit gives you a tree branch as a reward. And then it says,
avocado!
Many of my notes are ideas for memes or TikTok videos or jokes. I'm glad I'm glad until now they stayed in my notes. It was better. Then I have TikTok, what did I do to confuse you? The half of the videos on my For You page are so gay, and the other half are he's thinking about you right now. I want to talk real quick about algorithms, because that's something I've noticed. It was bothering me, but not in a problematic way, because I was those videos that are like and share this video, and he's gonna text you in 3 hours or something like that. And I was I'm just gonna skip the video. But on Instagram, there was a time where generally I follow a lot of LGBT plus accounts. I like a lot of LGBT plus posts. And then on my reels, suggested reels was all of a sudden a lot of religious stuff where a lot of ex-gays say that they were also queer, but now they found God and they're not sinning anymore. And I swear, there was a time where every 2 to 3 video was something like that. And it made me fucking mad, because I've never liked anything going in that direction. The only thing I've liked are LGBT plus posts, but that are not like this, you know? And so it made me really mad. And on Instagram, you can block words. So I just blocked everything that has to do with religion. Then I have when coworkers ask me for book recommendations and I try to understand their vibe first. Oh, I think I wrote that because I spoke sometimes with coworkers about books. I remember I had just read Tender is the Flesh and it disgusted me. I felt like I needed to throw up during the whole book, but I also loved it and I really wanted to recommend it to someone. But I don't think the coworkers had the same vibe as me, you know? Yeah. This one just says, me at the end of the personality test. So what type of fruit am I? And then, psychiatrist. Oh, it's not. This is a good one. And then the next one is just, could psychiatrists throw in a couple of fun personality tests instead of the usual? Okay, I've got double depression, now tell me which character from How I Met Your Mother I am. But honestly, I'm afraid that the results of certain personality tests would hurt me more than being diagnosed with depression or anxiety, you know? Because if I were to do the test and she's like, are you ready? You're Ted. Or the results are in, you're Barney. So I don't know if that's a good idea, but it would be fun. But yeah, I don't know. This one is, I think it was the meme of about like naming children after things you love. And I just wrote Good Night, Taste by Sabrina Carpenter music video 224 to 228. Yes, it's this. When the video came out, I was very obsessed with it for like 2 days. Yeah. Sometimes I have like questions that I cannot answer and I am too lazy to Google it and also to read the answer. But one of the questions I had when I wrote this was how do like pictures in your head work? You know? How does that work? How can you picture stuff in your head? I want to know that. Can someone explain it to me? Please do. And the second one is, let's say you never learn any language. Let's say you never speak. You have no way of like naming objects or communicating with people. How do you think? When I think, I clearly have like sentences in my head. But what if I didn't have words? I don't know. If you have the answers, then please feel free to leave them in the comments. Then we've got this other thought, and it is the trolley problem for pro-lifers, and it is save thousands of children who are about to be tortured and killed, or save one embryo on a petri dish. And I'm telling you, some of them would be like, the petri dish. I said what I said. The next one, the title is Best Bridges in History. And I thought I would find a list of like bridges, like actual bridge, like the one in London, I don't know. And I was like, when was I ever interested in bridges? And I open it and it's songs. So best bridges in songs. And the first one is Sandcastles in the Sand. It's the part that's like, it's crazy. No one gets me. Love it. Then the second one is A Skater Boy. When it goes like, sorry girl, but you missed out. Love that part. Then we have, oh, Judas from Lady Gaga. Yes. I wanna love you. Yes. Then we have Why Didn't You Stop Me from Mitski. And it's the musical part, the one that goes up. One of the best things I've ever heard. Then I've got some basic ones. One is Vampire from Olivia Rodrigo. I don't get the hate that she gets. She's great. And Vampire, love that song. Amazing bridge. Then we've got another classic one. It's Happier Than Ever. Very good. Good Luck Babe, obviously. I wrote Girl with One Eye from Florence and the Machine. And I'm wondering which part I meant. But yeah. Oh, and I Know the End, the part that slowly builds up. I don't know if this all could be classified as bridges. I don't care. Best bridges in history. Please let me know in the comments if you have other opinions. This one is me opening my TikTok For You page in front of my cousins, and it's just sexy edits of Kate Blanchett, so I have to act like I'm surprised to get this. I love it when like people in my family show me their TikTok For You page and it's really like the opposite of what I have. And I mean, I usually don't only get edits of Kate Blanchett, but I feel like whenever I want to show someone something, the first like 4 videos are only Kate Blanchett being hot. Yeah. And then I wrote, every time that TikTok shows me video like, he's gonna text you tonight, I'm glad because it shows me that TikTok doesn't have that much information about me yet. Or is it a strategy? Maybe they throw in something in there to make you think that they know nothing about you. The next note is a question I have. The people that thought that like the world would end in the year 2000, did you have a specific time zone in mind? Like Happy New Year, I don't know, in a specific time zone and then the whole world end? Or did you picture it more like a wave? end of the world wave. Yeah, let me know. And also I wrote, do you think they had the same thing in the year 1000? And then I wrote, no, they had better things to do. Yeah. Then I've got a strong opinion, and it's people who save a seat for their wet umbrella on the bus. There's a special place in hell saved for you. Then I just have spot the difference. Smoking 20 eggplants versus a cigarette. I read a fun fact that said that 20 eggplants had the same amount of nicotine as one cigarette. And I found that really fun. And I was like, eggplants kill. You think you're giving your small children healthy nutrients? You're not. Think about that now. Then I just wrote, assuming people's sexuality is wrong, so I've heard, but it's wrong just in one way. The other way around is just normal. It's normal to assume everyone is straight. But if I assume someone is gay, then everyone is like, you cannot do that. That's disrespectful. But when people assume I'm straight, anyway, I honestly think I'm gonna start using queer as the norm. Like if a woman tells me she's in a relationship, I'm gonna be like, oh, how long have you known her? And then she's gonna be like, oh, it's a man. And then I'll be like, oh, whatever. I mean, my cousin is straight too, so I'm an ally. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just very annoyed at this type of behavior. Yeah, most of the time people are like, you cannot do that. You cannot assume someone's sexuality, but they want us to assume everyone is straight. Yeah. The next one is young people have no manners. And then I just wrote, try working as a waiter, waitress, or something similar. And I didn't write any example, but I feel like every person that's ever worked in a store, in a restaurant, in like anything would probably agree that young people are way more respectful on average than older people. I used to work in a store, and older people, I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them would be fucking disrespectful. So yeah. The next one just says, you cannot be in Paris every day, but you can have Paris on you at all times. I think this was an idea for a perfume ad. Why not? I mean, I think it was like of course it was like a fake perfume ad. I didn't mean it in a serious way. I did I met years old me for coffee, and I wrote, I met 18 years old me for coffee. We both arrived 10 minutes earlier and smoked a cigarette outside. She ordered an espresso and I ordered the decaf, and she called me weak. I told her how I love having a boring life and being by myself and having a cozy life. She called me a fucking loser. Wow. Then I have another thought and opinion, and it's, I hate it when people tell me I should worry less or stop worrying so much, as if I was worrying on purpose. What do people expect? Does anyone ever go, oh, wait, what? Oh my god, that's such a good idea. I've never thought of it. Yeah, I hate that. Like, I get it. I see what people are trying to do. But if someone tells me stop worrying so much, I'm like, oh, thank you. I didn't think of that. It's like when you say that you have depression and then someone is like, have you tried just not being sad? I mean, has anyone ever said, I've never tried actually? Oh my god. Thank you. I don't think so. Then I've got note that's for people that can develop apps maybe. And it's, you know what would be fun? An app like that astrology app, I don't remember the name, but instead of a daily horoscope, you just get daily fun facts. Like, good morning, Angèle. Did you know that a chicken once lived 18 months without its head? Have a nice day. I don't know if this type of app would appeal to a lot of people, but if it would, I think, I would definitely pay money for this app. I love fun facts. Yeah. Whoa. when they think I have zero acting experience, when in fact I have 20 years experience in acting straight and neurotypical. Yeah.
Slay! Slay!
Then we have a Heathers the Musical themed opinion. And I just wrote, no, because if JD had been a woman, Veronica could have really spent 30 hours getting freaky. I'm not gonna explain. Spend these 30 hours getting freaky. And then it's like over in 5 minutes. So I'm like, girl, she doesn't even look disappointed. Lesbian Heathers. Who said that? So we're already coming to the end. And yeah, I wrote, I love when someone criticizes their parents in like a TikTok video. There's always comments like, you're so ungrateful. Your parents gave you the greatest gift, the gift of life. Greatest gift? You know, I'm vegan and it's as if you would gift me like steak. And I'm like, ugh. And then you're like, so ungrateful. It's a gift. And I'm like, first of all, I never asked for it. And secondly, like, I'm probably still gonna eat it because it's here now and I don't want to like throw it away. But yeah, greatest gift. And we're coming to the last note that I'm gonna be sharing with you. This is an unpopular, very specific opinion. And I don't even agree with it. But I wrote, Ariana DeBose walked so that David Tennant could run. And I'm talking about the award hosting and singing, you know, because we all remember and everyone was like, so cringe. I don't think it was cringe. And this year, David Tennant was just like singing, and everyone was like, yes, king. So I mean, David Tennant was already running. But I don't think it's like fair to be like slaking with David Tennant, but with her, everyone's like, you're so cringe, girl. That fucking sucks, you know? Because it was not. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you 2 short videos.
All the ladies in the room, supporting and leading, all here I presume. Hong Chow, Dolly D, Carrie and Carrie with the C. Dame Emma, I'm so fond. Anna girl, you were great and blonde. Danielle D, you broke my heart. Michelle, I've loved you from the start. Angela Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, my woman king. Blanche Kate, you're a genius. And Jamie Lee, you are all of us.
When I'm working, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you, Selena. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to Hugh. And when I come home, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you, BAFTA.
So yeah, that was my last note. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm currently working on a video that's taking me a bit more time to make. So yeah, but I hope I'm gonna post it next week or maybe in 2 weeks. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.